Hey guys, welcome back to Almost Inevitable Design. My name is still PK and I make WordPress tutorials for web designers and developers. I've said this so many times, sometimes I still get it wrong. So we're gonna make the archive, and I've actually recorded another whole video before this that was supposed to be lesson 16, but I think that lesson should be after this. Okay, so the next lesson that you see will be about using the difference between presets and classes, and how to use the classes within Breakdance. It's very cool. It's very well done. So I'm actually very impressed by it. But anyways, there's a big difference between classes and presets and everything. So we're going to be talking about that. Now that question actually came up in our Discord. So come join our Discord and we can chat. Anyways, yeah, Discord link is down below. Anything that you need to download, any of the code is also either down below or in the link on my website, which is also in the description down below. And now we are going to get into making the archive. Okay. So, oh, timer. Start. All right, so this is where this is the archive. These cards are what we're trying to make. Now, as you can see, we have very simple meta categories here, and we have the title that is on an overlay above the featured image. Same thing as we did for the, what is it? The products, the product grid. This will most likely need global elements, global blocks, that is, but we'll see. It might be just a quick, simple CSS that we might have to write, and that'll take care of it. We'll see. Okay. All right. So let's start with adding a template, post archive, and edit. Okay, we are going to start by adding a title. All right, so that title is a blog. So let's add heading, blog. That should be an H1. Text. Oops, there we go. This thing is half column, half container, so it should be max width. Now, this is another thing that will be brought up in the next lesson, because this would be better if it were what is it? A class. And I have my own classes for these, so depending on your use cases, sometimes things can be made easier if you use different things. All right, so let's see. What else we got? Spacing. Let's add some margin on top. Yep. It's a blue block. That means it is, excuse me, 1.5. And we're done. Cool. All right, so that's the archive. We got the title done. We need to now make the grid. All right, so that's three column grid. Let's add a section. So we have the, what is it? The container there. We don't need the padding on top. So there we go. Okay, let's see if we can add a grid. Let's see, post list. Yeah, cool. All right, so that is pretty close, right? The only difference would be that the title is overlaying, is on top of the featured image, and we need to probably change some of the meta. Yep. And make the excerpt a little shorter, possibly. That should be about it. It needs an overlay, as you can see. But other than that, it's not too bad. Now, is it possible to have this as an overlay? Probably not a setting here. So would it be better if we were to make a global block? Probably, right? Now, we know that this is here. That's fine. We'll leave this here. Okay, let's go make a global block. Because it's not that bad, right? It's not that bad to do that. What we are trying to do is we're trying to make it pretty much close to pixel perfect-ish as we can. Now, normally when I develop my own websites that I worked on with the designer and that I'm trying to put together as part of my professional work, I go pretty much pixel perfect with everything. So you can see that this design proof is 1600 across. So if you put the website, the browser width at 1600 across, it is pretty much pixel perfect. That is what I think is pixel perfect in the responsive age now. Have it, if you're on the same width, it should look exactly the same. So I normally do pursue pixel perfect design, pixel perfect development, but this is a course where we're just using a sample layout for this, so it doesn't really matter. We don't care as much. So, keyboard. All right, blog card. Let's edit that. Oh, you know what? Let's see if we can copy the product card. Is this possible? How do we copy this? Copy. Okay. Let's see if that works. Nope, that's a product card. Sorry, wrong one. Okay, blog card. I know that you can copy paste between things, elements between things. So let's see if that works. How do I paste? What is that? That's edit, isn't it? No. Yeah, okay. How do I paste? Okay. Command V. So hotkeys work. Shortcuts. Okay, cool. All right. Well, that's good then. So we don't need these guys. All right, we'll change the image to not use the product image. We'll use that to no, we're not picking an image. We're picking a dynamic image, featured image. There we go. Yeah. Where's the heading? Oh, product title. We're not doing a title. We're doing post title. Yeah. Cool. That's not bad at all. All right. Save that. And we should add more. All right. I'm going to have to cough properly. So I'm going to pause. I just coughed. That was better. Okay. Now we can add. Oh, should we just add another div just underneath it like that? I guess. I would have preferred to put everything in one div. But that means that the what is it? The overlay might be affected. We'll see. We'll add more. Who cares? Let's add a div. Yeah. Okay. That's not. All right. Let's add it outside. Move it outside. Come on. Oh wait. What happens if it's down here? Oh, that's totally outside then, right? What about here? Yeah. See, that's affected because of that. Yeah. It's a hassle. I'm just gonna pull it all the way out. All right. There we go. And then let's add some meta. All right, so I'm going to push this in a little bit just so we can see everything. So you can see that we have the title, We have our overlay. We need our meta, so we're going to add some meta. Post meta. Okay. Oh boy. We don't need any of this other stuff. We don't need the date or the author or the comments. We're just going to add some terms which are categories. Cool. We don't need this stuff, not that, not this. Dunsies. All right, typography. All the text should be in uppercase. How small are they? That's 14. That says 14. So we'll make it 14. All right, I'm trying to understand this. So let's see if I add Libre Franklin. Right, font size 14, so that should be 0.7 rem. Okay, let's see if I can save this. Libre Franklin 0.7 rem, 0.7 rem, uppercase. All right, I don't know where else I'm going to be using that, but maybe I can try it somewhere else. See if it loads properly, because it never did for me properly. What do you got? Regular paragraph text. So let's add that. That should be an excerpt. So we have that. Cool. Is there anything else that we can do to this excerpt? No, we can't change the length. Am I going to have to write? Oh boy. Am I going to have to write some PHP for that? All right, well, I don't see anything in the settings about that. Let's see if we got length here. Is that how you spell length? That's how you spell length. Okay, not there. All right, just leave it. I should just write PHP for that. That's why we have our plugin. Anyways, button. Let's add a button. Is there a link that I can add? No, link? Nope, nope, nope. All right, well, let's add a regular link button there. There we go. The link goes to, what is that, advanced? What does that advanced do? Oh, okay. All right, the link goes to post permalink. There we go. Should be read more, so let's write read more. The thing that I don't like about 65% is the shift key over here is so small. So my pinky, when I was using my much larger 10 keyless keyboard, my pinky used to hit that way better. See, that's way larger. So you can tell I'm very sad about that key. I really hope the switches can be swapped out. If not, oh well. Let's add some margins to top and bottom here. Margins. Yep. Okay. Should be 1.5. 1.5. And this guy should have some padding because technically it is this thing here. Now, this text has been put together so it's on the bottom of the 1.5 because it's so small, right? So there should only be 0.6 up there. We'll just go with 0.7 because it's half, because it's the same height as the text, sort of. So yeah, we'll do that, and then we'll have a 1.5 down here because That's 1.5. Okay. All right, so let's add some padding to this guy. Yep. This I am very unhappy about. 1.5. 5. I think people have been asking for like, what is it? Consistent units, default units. Yeah, really wish that happened sometime. All right, exit to WordPress. So this should be it, blog card, and we are going to finish that thing, and we hopefully we get that archive done. Okay, so bear with me for a couple minutes, and it should be over once we get it done. All right, let's get rid of that. Let's add a post loop. There we go. Global block will be a blog card. Very good. Let's check the custom query. Posts 8. We don't need to worry about them actually. Oh yeah. We can't do that. That's right. I almost forgot. Well, I did forget. It's not a very. Okay. What do we need? That should be a grid, and it should have 3 per row. And let's add post padding 0. Very good. Okay. Now, in order to get this difference, oh yeah, do we have the gray here? I don't know. Anyways, currently that's where we're at. We can add a subtle shadow, box shadow, if we wanted to, but I made this so it actually is slightly different from the background, the very, very light gray color. As you can see, we have a very light gray there, F4. Did I miss it? I don't know. Is that the light gray? Yeah, okay, so everything actually should have been the light gray. And is it? Maybe it is. I don't know. I can't see properly. Yeah, if it is light gray, we can probably add that. Like, if it is, then we'll leave it. If it's not, we can add it and then make the global blocks a white background and it'll stand out. So I'll do that, and then I'll see you in the next video. Okay, so like I said, next video was actually recorded before this, so if there's any lesson numbers or consistency problems, that's why that happens. Other than that, yeah, it should be good. We'll talk about presets and classes in the next video, and we'll sort out some stuff and see how the style sheet works. Okay, all right, cool. I'll see you then. Bye.